As a young woman near Portland, Oregon, traveling there a lot for my business, I felt really unsafe being by myself often. And I don't have my concealed carry license for the state of Oregon. And even if I did, I wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable having to use a firearm on someone. And so my dad started looking for less lethal options and came across Byrna. I've had a few situations with people that are under the influence of drugs, and so they're a little unpredictable, and just a lot of muggings nearby and stuff. Like at the Vancouver Mall, this guy attacked this lady for her purse, and unfortunately, he got away with it, but it was a pretty dangerous situation. Last year, he started just researching a bunch of options. He really liked the idea of Byrna with their hold to pierce technology because it was already ready to go whenever you needed it instead of a lot of the others on the market that would just be leaking over time and could potentially fail you.
When he showed it to you, what like made you say, click in your head, like, wow, this is something I need, want, and gonna use or gonna have?
I liked that it was a lot like a firearm, and I just liked how easy it was to carry like a normal Glock. And I really liked the different bags that it comes with so that it could easily be carried day to day.
When you first tested it, what was your impression?
Like, wow, this is really fun to shoot. It's easy. And it's just like shooting my firearm. I've grown up around firearms, so it was easy to transfer that knowledge. When I walk around with my dad and stuff, I feel protected. I feel like nothing's going to happen to me. And so using the Byrna when he's not there is kind of like that other protection, like, okay, I'll be okay. My dad often used so he carries a black SD and he also carries a Glock. And so he likes to be able to feel the different grip on it, make sure he's got the right one. Because a lot of people were like, oh, well, what if you grab the wrong one? And so the grip is really helpful with that. And he's like, I like to carry both because I don't want to use a level 10 reaction with the firearm for a level 5 issue. So he used that reference a lot, which really resonated with me.
At what point did you transition to start to see like the potential in selling them?
So we actually had my parents' friends over for a barbecue, and they all had purchased their SDs. This was probably back in August, I'd say. And so we set up a little range outside in our backyard so that they could all start practice shooting them because they'd bought them, had them for a month or two, and never practiced with them. And so you're not going to carry something and shoot something if you don't have the knowledge of how it's going to work in your hand. And so we had them over and they started practicing with it, loved it. And I was like, hey, this could really be something. And in August, I also graduated with my business administration degree and was starting to wonder, like, where's the next step for my business? And kind of just all fell into place at the right time. And it actually brought out the idea to start an event in January. We're going to have people come out and we're building an indoor range where people can practice like our demo ones. And so then the idea is they'll see how easy it is, how just all of the amazing things about Byrna, and then they can purchase their own and we'll have it on hand for them. I would like to have my own shop one day outside of my house and have a shooting range in there and start selling as much as I can of Byrna and protecting the community at large without firearms.